Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the New York Giants in a battle for bragging rights. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nicky back.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
ETN has the first down, still going. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Giants first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. The throw is Dart. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go. Hawk, set.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is gonna mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Viking 18. Come on. Set. Gravity line.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Good blocking, and he's in.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Warrior 70. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On second down, Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive. I'm being aggressive here.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
On the double. 18, Pioneer. Let's go. 19, Tiger.
Now, Dart. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
At the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Here we go. Go.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
19 Lions. Set. Go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The throw here is complete. And that's going closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Buffalo 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. The ball comes out. He's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 39 yards. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Go, check. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Open space inside the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Giants 17, Jets 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on.
Right back to the air following that pick six. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in
to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is not computing. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Still top push for ETN. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close if he eventually gets to him.
On play action, it is Dart. He's got a receiver wide open left side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go. Let's go.
A play fake, now Dart, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he will get into the end zone.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Giants 24, Jets 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set it. Hawk 7, 19 Lions.
On first down, Dart. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 43-yard line, a gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Got it. Ready?
From the 43, here's second and 8. He'll go play action here with Dart. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. So that challenge, a successful one.
Back at 60. Ready? 79, 19. Ready?
Now, faking the give. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Now, ETN. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Cup 19. 60 Vice. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing. Dart. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff to TTN. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Up the middle they go. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Here's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone. as his first and goal.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up. Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's in. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Ready? They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Ready up. 18 run. 18 run. Set. Up. 19 tight. 19 tight. Left leg 19. Ready up.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Viking 18.
Now Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ready? From the 46. Here's 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Here we go, here we go. Next catch, go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard
Go,
line.
set, go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
On the carry. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Ready,
second
ready.
and
From
8.
the 24 now, here's second and 8.
Ready, ready. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
8 yards.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
First down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. They get 20 on the connection. And the Jets have a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready! Ready!
They'll look to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3.
Cut 19! 19 tight!
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
A gain of 14.
19! Find it! Hook 19!
They'll look to throw again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Left side in the hands of Neighbors. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll go play action here with Dart. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ready! Cougar 19! Let's go!
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Gotta be lying! Ready!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll work his way out right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Got it! Ready? Mustang 19! Set up! Viking 8!
On the play fake, here's Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
14 yards.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, set!
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
19, let's go! Rocco 80!
A play fake, now Dart. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 Maverick!
Dart going to throw here on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They send the tight end in motion. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to build on the solid performance